Hello YouTube, it is your girl Kimberly, and this review is going to be on Thread Blended Multi-Stick. I have the shade Woke, which is a gold shade. I'm going to give you guys a little swatchy swatch. So as you can see, it's like a true gold with a gold flecks in it. And I think it would be good for any skin tone in terms of an eyeshadow. In terms of a highlighter, probably deep and dark skin tones. And I don't think it would be a good bronzing shade for anyone because it's really, really gold. Like, it's true gold. Like, true gold. You guys see that? With like a little brown tint, but like a true old gold, if that makes sense. Maybe a little bronzy. I don't know. What do you guys think? It reads bronzy, but then when you put it on, it's a little more gold. So I'm going to say like an old, mature kind of gold. Super creamy. Super easy to blend. Here, I'll show you guys. Just like if you want to get a little blend on it, and you have a little time to play with it once you put it on. It doesn't automatically set, which I really like. Didn't have allergic reaction to it, and I think it is very, especially, oh man, I just messed it up, but especially this Woke shade, it is a classic kind of makeup color shade where you can really make those gold bronzy looking looks in the summer, and it's gonna look super beautiful. Like, you see how it has that natural shimmer to it. Things that I didn't like, I will leave a picture here. So the first time I wore it, I did not put any eye primer down. I thought that I could use it like the NYX Jumbo Shadow Sticks, and I can use those to prime my oily eyelids, and then they keep all the oil at bay and make sure my eyeshadow is flawless. I tried to do the same thing. As you can see here, we got lines and separation and all kinds of stuff going on, and it looked bad. Thankfully, I was just a couple of hours at brunch, and it didn't look super noticeable until I closed my eyes like that and like pointed it out to people. But like the average person looking real quick wouldn't have saw that it was breaking down. Wore it again, and the second way I made it work was because I do have oily skin, oily eyelids. They annihilate some cream products, and that's just the way it is. So I do have to put a concealer first and have that protective layer. So for those of you who have less sensitive skin, you could probably use a eyeshadow primer. But for those of you who have allergic reactions to eyeshadow primer like me, you want to use concealer. Let the concealer dry down fully, and then you can put the shadow stick on top. I was super nervous about the shadow stick just wiping the concealer out of place, so I did put it on my hand, warm it up, and then go back with my finger and then like apply it all over. It looked gorgeous. It looked beautiful. It didn't break down that way, and it lasted for a really long time. So what I would say is, if you have oily eyelids, that you're definitely going to make sure that your eyelids are primed and that you have concealer, eyeshadow primer, mattifying lotion, something on your eyes to kind of hold back that oil, because if you have naturally oil eyes, it's going to break this stuff down. 2, it blends well with any product. I use multiple eyeshadows. I use Pat McGrath, MAC, Lorac. What else did I use? A Fenty eyeshadow. Every eyeshadow mixed with this multi-stick really great. I do think that it's really high shimmer for necessarily, I don't know, it's a lot for a highlighter, but if you put a little and blend it out, you can definitely make it work as a highlighter in terms of a multi-stick. I'm not into gold lips, but you know what? You could probably make it work with this product because it is so creamy that I feel like you'd be able to use it in all different kinds of ways. But that's just not my judge to be putting it on my lips like that. So overall, great product, especially from the drugstore, and even more so because it's black owned. Like I said, because I have oily eyelids, they tend to break down a lot of these stick kind of products. So I'm not necessarily saying that that makes it a bad product. It's just that if you have oily eyes, this is something that happens all the time. So just something to be mindful of, but it's a really good deal, really good value, and I'm definitely going to be going back to Target to get more shades. My fave way to use these multi-sticks is after I put my concealer, to put it as a base, and then to do a gold blended look where I'll have like a brown with gold flecks, the multi-stick as a transition shade, and then a real high impact gold reflex glitter in the middle of my eye or in the inner corner. That is one of my favorite makeup looks to do, and this stick saves so much time, because when you use the powder as the transition shade, you just keep having to go and put back more because the other shades kind of take away from it. But when you use this stick, it pops amazingly, and I really love this. So I'm going back to get more, and like I said, this is the shade Woke. It is a shimmer shade, and it's one of my new favorites. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Make sure you hit subscribe.